Well, welcome to this edition of Ask the Mayor. We have a very special program today that will honor all of our public safety staff. We have a special guest with us that's going to tell you about this banquet that's going to be held. So stay with us on Ask the Mayor. Well, welcome to today's Ask the Mayor program. I have with me today a very special guest, Karen Cross Moline, who actually is, I'll say, the brainchild.
Okay, that's good.
Behind the Public Safety Appreciation Banquet that we had 2 years ago, and understand that you're going to do that again this year.
We are.
Well, we're so looking forward to it, and thank you for coming on and to talk with us today. And I was wondering if you could briefly explain the purpose of this banquet and why you're doing it.
Yeah, thank you. Absolutely. About 2.5 years ago, I just felt real impressed for the community to come together and express our appreciation for the Sheriff's Department, the Police Department, the Fire Department for laying their lives on the line every minute of every day for us. And it had been my personal experience that if I saw any of them out eating somewhere and I walked up to them and wanted to tell them how much I appreciated them, it looked like they were afraid I was going to complain about something and be upset. And when I said we pray for you every day, we thank you so much for what you're doing, they just seemed so touched. And I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. So I began to contact other people, and I knew they felt the same way I did. And we put this wonderful event together a couple of years ago. And couldn't quite get it together last year, but this year, even more people are rallying to this, and it's coming together absolutely beautifully. So what we want to do is just bless their socks off. I guess that's the best way to say it, is really show them how much we appreciate what they're doing.
Well, how did you get the very first banquet started? I wonder if you could tell us a little bit about from day one.
It was interesting.
How we got to this point.
Okay, all right. Well, the first thing I did was I went to Sheriff Miller, and I said, well, this is what I want to do. I'm not quite sure how to do it. And he said, go to West Talon, at the courthouse, and he can probably kind of get you started in that direction. So Wes went through his Rolodex and started throwing out names for me to call, which I did. And one of those people that I ran across was Stacy Banks at DC Bank, and she asked me if anyone's helping. I said no. So she jumped right in there, and we got chamber members and everybody, to sponsor tables and offer door prizes, that kind of thing. So it really snowballed, just from that one meeting with the sheriff.
Well, I do know that we have some pictures from the event 2 years ago.
Right.
And do you think it'd be important for us at this time to show the viewers some of the photographs and some of the pictures from last year's event?
I think they would enjoy it very much.
Great. Well, we'll do that.
All right.
I was wondering if you could share with us a little bit about the banquet and the program and some of the things that our viewers might want to know about how this banquet's going to be conducted, if they would want to participate in it.
Yeah, they're going to love it. They're going to love it. Well, the first thing that we're doing is we're having the Iron Horse Barbecue House is going to be supplying the food for us. And country music singer, songwriter, and actor Doug Stone is going to be our special entertainment this year. We're really excited about that. And then we have some of our dignitaries are going to be serving the food in the buffet line. And then we have different organizations, different companies in the county sponsoring tables. And at these tables, they're decorating them, they're setting all the place settings, and then one person from that organization will be sitting at the table with them to maybe, you know, replenish their coffee, tea, water, that kind of thing. We have a lot of door prizes that are coming, a grand prize. It's really exciting. And, you know, people are volunteering to help kind of clean up, set up, whatever, but there's certainly a lot of opportunities for the community to come together to help.
Now, understand you have some unique and special connections with our entertainers from Nashville, and you were able and have been able to bring some big name stars, just like you're doing this year, to this banquet. How do you pull that off? Tell us a little bit about it.
A lot of prayer. Ed Bruce came last time.
He did. He did a great job.
He did a great job, didn't he?
He sure
yes.
did.
Ed's a friend of ours from Nashville, and he did a wonderful job, wonderful job. And so this year, I just contacted Doug Stone and had lunch with him last week, and he's real excited about this, very excited about coming, and he lives locally here. So I was able to get a hold of him and do it. So who knows by next year who we're going to have.
Well, we're so looking forward to that. I do know that if our viewers want to get additional information, they can do that through you've got a website, a computer site that's set up.
We do. It's www.douglasvilleheroes.com.
And they can get all the information about
everything they need. They can contact us exactly, from volunteering to anything else, table sponsoring, whatever they want to do. They can contact us there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, as you very well know, our public safety officers, ladies and gentlemen, they work 24 hours a day. And so it's virtually impossible. It is impossible to have a time when everyone who is on duty would be able to come to an event like this. I know you've thought about how you're going to handle that, but maybe you could share that with our viewers.
Absolutely. That was a real hurdle to get past on it, because we want all of them to come. There are 611 employees between the three departments, and we wanted each of them to be able to bring a guest. We don't have a facility that large right now, and so it's going to be kind of a first come, first served basis, unfortunately, till we can get a larger facility this year. So when they get their invitations, they will need to respond as soon as possible. But the ones who are on duty, we are going to be delivering their meals to them, their dinner to them before that banquet that night. We have volunteers who have volunteered to do that, and we're going to be delivering the meals, and we need more volunteers to do that. So maybe somebody will step up to the plate.
Now, if they're on duty, do they need to let you know that they're on duty and how many officers are?
Absolutely. Well, actually, no. Each of the departments are letting me know how many are on duty, and we're just assuming they want to have our dinner, and we're taking it to them.
Okay,
yeah.
Great.
But we're even letting them participate in the door prizes. We're not penalizing them because they're not present. So we will deliver some little handwritten thank you notes that will have a little number in there that will be the number of a door prize, and they're going to get to participate as well.
Well, that is great. Now, you mentioned that it's going to be difficult to find a place to have this event because of just the sheer number of public safety. Ladies and gentlemen, we have, where is the event and the time and those kind of things?
Oh, we're going to be hosting, or rather we're going to be holding it this year at the First Presbyterian Church in Douglasville. They have donated their facility for us to use that. Wow. And it's going to be Saturday, May the 3rd at 6:00 p.m.
Well, that is so, and I congratulate you for all the effort that you've put into this.
Nobody's having more fun than I am.
You are putting it. Well, that is great. Are there other things about the event you would like to share with our viewers?
I would just want to invite all of the viewers to go to that website and just to see, to see what you can do to show your appreciation. We're already receiving cards from people who've had somebody respond to an accident, or some emergency, and they're already writing thank you notes. Please let them know how much we appreciate that. And so I know there are a lot of people out there who appreciate our public safety.
Well, we all do. I know, we have the Douglasville Police Department, and frequently, and actually at our last council meeting, we actually had a gentleman who came, he came to 2 council meetings to tell us about what a particular officer had done for him. And he came to the first meeting, and we had a couple hundred people there. And in the confusion, he was not able to be able to address the council. He made a second trip to come back to tell the city council what a terrific job one of the Douglasville police officers had done for him and some of his family that were out of town and had been in to visit. Actually, his friends or his relatives had locked their keys in their car. And it was something as simple as going over and unlocking the car for him, which is pretty unusual for a police department to do that. So frequently we have people who, and I've actually had people who will come to the front desk and leave a handwritten note to tell you about a particular officer. So whatever you or anyone else can do to show our officers, our ladies and gentlemen in public safety, how much we appreciate them is very, very important to this community.
Yes.
And we thank you for doing this.
Well, thank you. I met with Herb Emery with WSB Radio last week as well, and he is planning the actually, he's going to be the grand prize. He's going to present the grand prize. And we were talking about his friends who are involved in the sheriff's department particularly. And I said, you know what? I have some friends who work there too, but nobody can love them or appreciate them more than I do. And very recently, my mother and my 2 teenage sons were in an accident on Chapel Hill and Central Church there at the Kroger. And just 2 doors down, of course, is one of the stations. I had just been there 2 days before talking to Scott Spencer, the fire chief, about this event. Had no idea I was going to need them. Had no idea I was going to need them. And of course, they were there within just minutes. So, so now I've needed these people, and so more than ever, we want to show our appreciation.
Well, Captain Herb, you mentioned him. I mean, he has always been a big supporter of our public safety employees, and I am so proud that you've got him. He's actually been the Grand Marshal for one of our parades here in Douglasville. And
Great guy.
For those of our viewers who don't know, he is Captain Herb on AM 750, the traffic reporter in the morning, and does a terrific job getting us back and forth to work.
Yeah.
And he has a car that's painted and looks exactly like the police car that was on the Andy Griffin Show. And he drives the car he uses in the parades, and so he is a very, very big supporter, and so we're fortunate.
I enjoyed very much meeting with him, and in fact, I will just go ahead and spill the beans a little bit, but we're talking about going beyond this banquet and doing some other things to help our public safety officers to work towards some other blessings later on, so we want to do that for them.
Well, let's close with giving our viewers one more time the location, the time, and the website information so they can get additional information.
It is Saturday, May the 3rd, 6 o'clock p.m. at the First Presbyterian Church in Douglasville. And the website is www.douglasvilleheroes.com.
Well, thank you very much for joining me today.
I've enjoyed it.
And thank you for everything that you're doing for our public safety staff.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Well, thank you for joining us on today's Ask the Mayor program. And a special thanks to Karen Cross Moline for joining us today to tell us about this banquet that is truly, truly going to honor our public safety employees. So, thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you next time on Ask the Mayor.